Today I'm creating a 90s Techstep Metalheadz-style drum and bass track inspired by artists such as 𝗙𝗙𝗘𝗘, 𝗙𝗛𝗘𝗙𝗙𝗙𝗙, Føltak, and many other legends. We're gonna chop up breaks, build dark reeses, add Detroit-inspired techno stabs, pads, and sampler tricks to get your raw late 90s pressure. I'll be using sounds from the new 𝗙𝗙𝗙𝗪𝗪 Volume 2 sample pack, perfect for 90s Techstep metalheads and even modern rollers. Learn more down in the links below. Comment down below and let me know what is your favorite Metalheadz track. Alright, let's bring back that dark futuristic sound. Alright, first let's find the main break for the track. 90s style Techstep as well as Metalheadz style drum and bass is very break focused, and the breakbeat dictates the vibe of the track. So let's check out some of the breaks in the 𝗙𝗙𝗪𝗪 pack. Love how fresh these breaks sound, perfect for 90s style drum and bass as well as modern rollers. Here's a couple more. Alright, let's go with this break here. I love the 90s vibe of this break. Now, every fourth bar, we're going to switch up the break as call and response. This technique was used a lot back in the late 90s by producers such as 𝗙𝗛𝗘𝗘, Techstep, and many other legends. So let's pull this break in here. Then for variation, let's switch up the break on the 8th bar. So now we have this. That's banging. All right, next up the bass. I'm looking for something gritty and moody for that Metalheadz vibe. So let's see what we got. Let's go for a reese vibe. So I'm gonna pull this reese right into a sampler. Make sure to set the root note to match the root of your sample. Let's add some EQing. Boost out some of those highs. We have some OTT here as well to really crunch it. Alright, here's a tip for writing dark Metalhead-esque bass lines. First, choose your key. I'm going to choose D sharp, which has a lower registry for that sub bass. Next up, we got to choose the scale. The scale dictates the vibe of the track. You can have major scales, which are happier, or minor scales, which are more moody. But there's some really interesting scales, such as the Dorian, the Lydian, the Phrygian, the Locrian, even the Lydian dominant. These ones have this mysterious vibe to it because certain notes sound a bit flat and it creates this vibe. It's hard to describe, but you just have to hear it. So, all right, let's use the Phrygian dominant. Hit the flat sharp icon and then hit the scale button on the top left. That'll hide all the unnecessary notes. And you can get a vibe of the scale when you play the root note and up. So that would be D sharp and up. See how it has this almost Middle Eastern, mysterious, or mystical vibe to it? That's what we want for this bass line. All right, let's drop in some notes. See how easy it is. You can just play around and mess with the notes and you get a bass line. With the drums, if you have Serum 2, then your possibilities open up. You can take your samples and put it directly into Serum. So let's pull in that reese sample into Serum, and there's different modes to import as a wavetable. I'm going to use FFT mode. However, experiment with the other modes as well. And then when you modulate the wavetable position with the LFO, you can hear how it sounds. Then choose your favorite section of the sample. And then change the modulation amount. Change the rate. Now you have a dirty resample where the pulsing is synced to beat. Let's go into the effects, add some distortion and some compression. I love this because you can then automate the rate. Super fun. Here's another fun way to do it. Pull the reese sample into the granular mode of Serum 2. Play with the density of the grains, the length of the grains, and the scan rate. You can also loop your favorite section like we did in the wavetable mode. Change the scan rate to range. Really fun way when you use granular synthesis. Try experimenting with the different lengths of the grain. And then the density, which is the amount of grains. Watch what happens when you really increase it. You get a really thick reese. Fun stuff. And don't get me started on spectral mode. You can then work the harmonics. Nutty stuff. I think I'm gonna go with the granular synth version of the reese. Just sounded really gritty. Let's make a copy and then make a variation of the last note. All right. All right, next up for that authentic Metalheadz 90s Techstep vibe, let's add some techno stabs. A lot of the music in the era borrowed sounds and were inspired by Detroit techno by legends such as 𝗙𝗥𝗘𝗘, 𝗙𝗛𝗘𝗙𝗘, and Kevin Saunderson. It's important to know the history of this music. So let's go into the Acid Lab Stabs folder. Some 6 stabs here. Let's see what we can do with it. All right, so I pulled out this stab 21 from the folder. Reminds me of a Photech stab. Let's add some OTT to boost up the sound. Now for stabs like these, a popular rhythm to learn for drum and bass, you've probably heard it 1,000 times on my channel. But if you're new to it, the dotted rhythms are used a lot in drum and bass, and especially useful for stabs like this. So for a dotted rhythm, you might have an 8th note like this. A dotted 8th would just be increasing it by half. And then you can just duplicate this as many times as you want. Now I want some variation in the notes, so let's take these 3 and move it down. Let's hear it in context of the beat. Now that's all right, but a clever technique used a lot is offsetting the rhythm of a pattern. So take this pattern, offset it forward by an 8th note. Like that. Doesn't that make it a lot more funkier? All right, here's another 90s techno staffer variation. Let's pump it up with some OTT. And this time, let's use that dotted rhythm. And this time, I'm gonna shorten it and take these 3 down here. That's a vibe. Moving notes down the adjacent note is a very common practice in drum and bass and jungle. Adjacent notes just have that dark, moody vibe. Let's add a pad over this beat. Adding pads just creates atmosphere around the drums and bass and fills out that space. Like in this droney one, we'll just pull it right in. Just want to tuck it under so it's not too in your face. It's just used to fill in and create some space around the drums. Let's add one more stab as a counter rhythm. Once again, OTT. Let's place a stab between the kick and snare, namely in this spot here. That creates a nice counter rhythm. All right, we have the bulk of our track. Let's add some intro sounds. And Acid Lab has included a folder of these atmospheric track builders, which are really cinematic. A great way to start your track, get inspiration, or using it as source material to create new sounds. This darker one fits our vibe exactly, so let's pull it right into the track. Here's a neat trick for these longer samples. Pull it into Ableton Sampler. Now go into MIDI and set velocity to modulate the sample offset. And set the amount to 100. And we're going to use this to change the sample start position of each note. So here I'm playing the sample with the same note repeated. Now what you can do is randomize the velocity. Since velocity is modulating the sample start, on the bottom, click randomize. Now you have this. add some echo, reverb. And you have an interesting synced atmospheric sound. What I really enjoy doing is pulling these long samples into Granulator or your favorite granular synth. And you can create new textures just like that. Change the position to find your favorite part of the sample. The grain size is important as well. If you want movement, increase the scan rate. I'm going to settle on this section of the sample. And we can create a rhythm like this. Let's pull in a different break for the intro. Let's hear it all together. All right, definitely building that tension and suspense. All right, just to top it off, let's pull in a couple samples to fill it in and give it that Metalheadz vibe. I'm just pulling in this mentasm sample. It's part of my icons sample pack, which is a free pack available for any purchasers of other packs at deviantaudio.com. Here's a classic 𝗙𝗢𝗘𝗘 sample from Goldie's 𝗙𝗢𝗘𝗘, the seventh seal. All right, here's a quick arrangement of the track. We have 16 bars of intro here with the atmospheric sounds, then another 16 with the main drop with the drums and bass, and then I'd add in another 16 for a switch up with an 𝗙𝗛𝗘𝗘 break for jungle vibe. So let's hear the track in full. Yeah, and this is taking me back to the Blue Note days. Big up Metalheadz, Goldie, and the whole crew. Hope you guys enjoyed watching me create a dark Techstep Metalheadz style track. Lots of little tidbits here to help you along your creative journey. Remember, finding that distinct breakbeat is central to creating that vibe. There's tons of breaks like these in the 𝗙𝗙𝗙𝗢𝗪 Volume 2 sample pack. Also, utilize modern techniques such as taking some of the bass samples and importing them into Serum 2's wavetable or granular synthesizer. It's an amazing technique to create grittier sounds or new atmospheres. My name is 𝗙𝗙𝗘𝗘, music producer of over 25 years with releases on Metalheadz, Hospital Records, and Critical Music. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. If you want to support the channel directly, check out deviantaudio.com for sample packs, preset packs, and Ableton kits to help you along your journey. For more drum and bass drum programming videos, check this playlist up here. And for more drum and bass sound design videos, check this playlist up here. Alright guys, thanks for watching, and until the next video, stay creative and peace out.